Hey everybody, good Wednesday. Chief Meteorologist Luke Dorris here in the First Warn 5 Weather Center about 8 o'clock at 7:59 on a great evening. Rough morning, great evening though. Look at this live view from the plaza. Sun getting ready to go down. Lots of clear skies, looking good. Things are looking good here. So hope that you enjoyed, especially the back half of the day. The morning, again, was pretty rough. Some of us had some hail. There's a lot of hail out there this morning. And a storm system came through and produced some heavy rain in spots, some hail, some lightning, some thunder. Then it moved on out. Still an ongoing severe outbreak, though, through portions of the Midwest. And I'll show you all that coming up here in just a minute. So let's get to work. We're going to go through some good news, a lot of good news. There's some wonderful weather heading our way, finally, right? And we'll see the severe risk as we go forward. And also Mother's Day. What's on tap for that? There's a little something in there on Mother's Day I'm tracking. So this is a look back. This is at 6 o'clock this morning what radar looked like, and we had a couple cells, one west of Weston and another one south of Ottawa near Garnett. And if I loop this, you'll see what happened as these fired up and rolled to the northeast. They came right toward the metro. Well, one of them did. The one that was down by Garnett rolled right by. There it goes. That's the one that had the hail core with it, and it's about up to $half size hail. That's big enough. Some of you probably have some hail damage. And if you do, I've got my Facebook up. The stream is up. If you have questions or comments, shoot them there. And then some really heavy rain, too, to the south that went through portions in some of our Missouri counties, like Henry, Johnson, Cass, Bates. We had some flash flood warnings this morning before all that started to move on out. So here's the hail reports from this morning, a number of them right within the 435 loop. I mean, from Olathe and then right through downtown, and there's Overland Park. So here's the hail reports over the last 24 hours. Shawnee. And then there it goes, right up the gut of I-35. Downtown got it, Gladstone, around Liberty, Parkville, all of that. So that was this morning's storms, and then they went eastward. And look at all the reports south and east. There was a large and violent tornado confirmed near Aurora in Missouri. That's southwest of Springfield. It then later lifted, but that was a supercell thunderstorm that went through there. St. Louis got hit twice. My dad lives in St. Louis. He got the first round, and then they've got a second round that blew through. And tremendous amount of rain, a lot of flooding with this big system here. And now it's UNC traveling to the east. Nashville, they had some really nasty-looking supercells there as well. So big event. This is a multi-day event. We've had a lot of severe warnings here recently. All right, so the rain totals over the last 12 hours, I ought to get this back to the past 24 hours. Let's see if I can get this to update here, because it was more than 12 hours ago. It was about 6 o'clock this morning. Let's see if we can get this to pop up, where some of us got 2, 3, 4 inches of rain in some of these spots. There you go. So let's put some numbers on here. Chilhowie and Garden City, this is kind of that stripe. You can see 3 inches, 2 inches, had some flash flood warnings there. So let's see what's happening now across the metro. Nice and quiet. You saw the camera earlier. We are done. We are done with a risk for severe weather for a while anyway. So there's our First Warn 5 Doppler. Everybody's gone. It's all out of here. It's moving through portions of Missouri and into Illinois and Indiana. There's that big line. This is a loop over the past 3 hours. You can see a nasty line of storms there. And flash flood warnings back there by Springfield. That's a severe thunderstorm warning south of Rolla. That's the second round that went through St. Louis. Look at this big cluster over here. All the tornado warnings, several of them confirmed, where you see a black box on the south side of Tennessee and northern Alabama. Those are confirmed tornadoes, and a whole bunch of warnings with that complex as it moves eastward. So that's going to march toward the coast as we go through tomorrow. So that's what we have there, but our evening is just well earned. It's about time. So here's what we have. No severe threats currently in the forecast. As we look out over the next 7 days, as of right now, we don't have a risk for severe weather. Nothing looks obvious to us. That could change. You know, we could come in tomorrow and check the latest weather charts and start to see something that's different from today. But at this point, I look out over the next week. We could have some storms. We could have some rain, but not severe weather as a big focal point or a likely thing to happen over the next week. And that's been a month since we've had that. The last time that we had a week where we did not have a severe risk anyway was April 8th. Today's May 8th. It was April 8th through 15. So welcome. A lot of that was stretched with severe weather. So we're in the clear. There's Thursday's risk in the yellow, Friday's risk in the green. The reason why we had the storms this morning was we had an upper level low. We had all kinds of fuel and energy for those storms to get strong. And now that that low is moving out, it's taking the energy and pushing it back to the south. It goes into the southern states, the Gulf of Mexico, and we get a break through at least the weekend. Right now, temperatures are so pleasant outside. This is our tower cam looking across downtown. We're at 71 with a northwest wind at 5 and clear skies. It's tough to beat that. This is another view. This is our Briarcliff cam, and it's been the one to go to today. Have some 60s where we had some rain in Sedalia and Clinton, but most of us in the 70s, low mid 70s out there right now. And our hourly planner, as we look through the night, it's quiet. Go out, do whatever you want. You got your late night run, anything like that, your evening dog walk, no trouble. 60s turn to the 50s, low 50s by tomorrow morning, and no hail tomorrow morning. You won't wake up to thunder. 50 degrees, it's cool and pleasant as you walk out on your Thursday. And then the afternoon, there is a front that passed by. It's what brought the storms. And that'll drop us back a little bit tomorrow with a northwest wind. Some of us in like Bethany and Chillicothe and Cameron, you'll be in the low to mid 60s because you'll probably have more cloud cover throughout the day and maybe even a few showers. Even there, it's a small chance. The rest of us have largely sunshine tomorrow, and we'll be in the low 70s with a little bit of a northwest breeze at 10 to 20. All in all, pretty good day. Amazing weather on tap for Friday. 72, light winds, and sunshine. And then it's even better on Saturday. 75, pure sunshine. I don't see much in the way of even cloud cover on your Saturday. The winds are still light. And then here's what I'm watching on Sunday. We're warm, upper 70s, but some showers and some thunderstorms are possible. I think brunch is going to be fine. At this point, that's the way it looks. Early afternoon's fine. Morning's fine. But we get into the later part of the day. I'll say after 2 o'clock, our next storm system is going to move in. So this is what we have tomorrow. You see some of those clouds that are to the north and maybe a little bit of rain in there too. Here's jumping ahead into Sunday and the next system that has a rain opportunity with it. This is 10 o'clock in the morning on your Mother's Day. It's to our west and then noses eastward, possibly arriving by about 2. This is what radar could look like by 5 on Mother's Day. So much of the day should be just fine. I think actually really nice. But if you got plans for Mama late in the day, they could have some showers, so that could impact your plans. Here's your 7-day forecast. Nice. It's nice. Thursday's good. Just a 20% rain chance. Most of that's north of the metro. Sunshine Friday, Saturday, low to mid 70s there. Upper 70s Sunday and for much of next week, but you do see rain come back in. Now, this is scattered stuff. We'll just be in and out of typical May thunderstorms. Doesn't look like anything too punchy at this point. Maybe a few days wetter than others, but generally just kind of come and go type showers, so we can deal with that. So the break, it's finally here, and glad to have that. So about to hop off. If anybody has any questions, I still have the Facebook stream up. We're going to have updates coming at the 10 o'clock news. What's important to look at on Sunday is this timing. You know, we get new model data that comes out often, and we'll have that by the 10 o'clock news. So we'll see if we need to tweak anything there. But for now, Mother's Day, I think it's going to be all right. Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Have a great night. We'll see you at the 10 o'clock news.